Hello and welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. Last time we had a little bit of trouble with a mission. Let's see if we can't get it to go better this time. We did unlock the Magician card though from the Bard, so maybe that will make a key difference. I'm curious to see what his new powers are.
The cards fall again and everything changes. A new applicant approaches. A new story unfolds. The stakes are raised.
So let's switch out our companion. The Magician. Looks like he has gained some kind of overcharged power. His magic shield causes damage to nearby enemies when hit. Nice. Okay. So that's awesome. Cool, we'll definitely take that. And I need one more encounter, apparently. Let's go with something simple. Let's see what the new underneath card adds. Or it looks like everything else is working out well. So once again, we've got to try to win this Emperor card. Last time it didn't go so well.
This is the ultimate role of a leader, to be an exemplar for the world. As your heart goes, the body follows.
Once again, the shrill voice of the town crier rings out across the market square. The Emperor himself seeks Adventurers Guild members. Urgent expedition vital to the safety of the Empire. You spot a crowd of travelers weighed down with weapons and tools lingering nearby. The Empire is offering a reward just to set off on the expedition. Even more if we make it back. That's how desperate they are for help. And so now we get a gold counter, so when we move there we get gold. When we arrive at the Royal Palace, we are led directly to the Emperor's chambers. He remains still and silent as the Chief Council lays out the expedition. Few relics from the last age still endure in this world. We had one in this very room until last night. She gestures to an empty pedestal. Not only must you reclaim the stolen symbol of power, we ask that you gather its 3 sibling relics. We know that there's some thieves, and we are ready to move on. Hold, adventurer! It took skilled and dangerous thieves to steal the artifact. We need to ensure you'll be safe out there. See our training officer on the way out. Once again, we find out that they are cowards at heart for the thieves, and they give us the dual weapons to try.
They are as sharp as your wit, I fear.
Alright, so we're entering into the wilds. The tokens are where we find the things. However, last time we learned that they're all cursed, so we probably will try to avoid them. We know that one relic was stolen by brazen thieves, another's in the clutches of shady merchant, and one is enshrined in the tiny northern village. As for the last, no one knows. So again, let's do some more exploration of the map before we try to find them all this time. Ooh, a good start. Temple prayers. Let's make a donation. Indomitable will. The player cannot starve to death, but can starve down to 1 life. Given this mission, that may actually be very important. So let's take it. We leave with our new blessing. And once again we hit the treacherous and harmful wilds, and we've been poisoned. We're gonna see that a lot. That's what makes this one so challenging, is all the poison cards.
Fire is a symbol of so much. Purity, will, creative force, and power. A moment of inattention, and it becomes pure destruction.
We hear shouting up ahead. As we make our way down the cobbled street, you see lights flickering on the road in front of you. As you approach, you see a building, flames and smoke bellowing out of its upper window rooms. A crowd has formed, passing buckets of water between one another to temper the blaze. As you push your way through the crowd, you see a woman frantically pleading to the villagers. Please help, my family's in there. Anyone, please help. Alright, last time we managed to save 2 out of 3. Let's see if we can do better this time.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Well, we got 1. We'll continue.
That should
We
help.
managed to find the youngest daughter crying in the bed, and we managed to carry her out of the blaze. 2 fame gained. Let's return to the building and try again. Awesome. We hit the second one right like clockwork. Just like before, we managed to get the first two nice and easily. We find the son, but we have not yet found the husband. Last time, we were unable to find him. Let's redraw. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes! We got it. Slumped in the corner of a room, you find the woman's husband. You put his arm over his shoulder and quickly make your way out of the inferno. As you emerge, the woman and her children rush to the man's side and embrace him. Thank you, adventurer. You have saved my family from certain death, the woman says.
Well done.
Awesome. While all our possessions have been destroyed, we will never be able to repay you. Know that we'll speak of your deeds here today for as long as we shall live. 8 fame. Cool. Well, we need the fame when we hit the village, so that's actually important. We find the open wilds. We feel soothed and reinvigorated, and we gain 15 life, which we didn't actually need because we already had it. Find another open wilds, and we gain 10 life, which again we still didn't need, which is kind of bad timing. Alright, so we get our first fight here. I don't actually necessarily want to win, but I don't want to lose either, so I guess we'll have to win. I don't see Malakos, that's weird. Oh, that's right, I used him for the other thing, so he's not available yet. Oh, I didn't think I'd be in range for that hit, not gonna lie. Alright. Get less time than I noticed the first time around. Makes it much more difficult. Pretty much guaranteed that they'll escape the first time. Oh, and we ran out of time. Not a great fight either, took too much damage, but we ran out of time. And so they make their way off, and we'll have to get them sometime in the future. Let's move forward. We find the treacherous wilds.
Your supplies are running
And
low.
we've been poisoned. Oh man. That hurt. Okay. We managed to gain some food. That's even more valuable than health at this point. Let's continue onward. Once again, we find some more open wilds. We get even more food. That's at least something beneficial. Alright, this time we're actually going to have to fight. Let's see here. Let's take them on with the neglected sword, I guess. As crazy as that is, but this time at least we have the magician card to back us up. Very nearly full health. Ah, look at his arm, you can see it glowing. He often comments that his brushes with Desco, his was most convenient. He needed a new spellbook anyway. Malakos' protective barrier will now explode on impact, damaging enemies around it.
If nothing else, get a song out of this.
So, at some point in time it actually probably benefits me to take a hit. Man, this thing does not do enough damage. But that's alright. We need to dodge. Did I kill the one guy already? Guess I did. That our Malakos did. Alright, well, we win the fight at least. Which is something. We'll take it. We gain 4 fame, And we're going to scavenge what we can and we get an equipment. Arena food. Alright. We're actually doing pretty good on food, so let's gain the gold. We'll actually need it later for the mission. Arm wrestling. Alright. Once again, we've found the arm wrestling convention. Each visit will only wrestle one opponent. Last time we beat Roland, so we're ready to face Huntley Toothless. He boasts about once being a silencer for the Thieves Guild. This time we needed 12.
Back to the bones.
And we got a 13.
I hope you have learned to be their
Perfect.
master.
He crumples in defeat almost instantly. You're lucky I'm not 20 or 30 years younger, he says, grumbling. We gain another 2 fame and 2 gold cards. I think I'll discard one of them to gain food and keep the other. We take our reward, and when we compete next time, we'll get a larger prize. Last time we failed at the next one, so we'll see how we do this time. On the edge of the Empire, far from the capital, sits a lonely watchtower. You approach with caution, knowing that few travelers are allowed near. Let's just offer them a little gold. The soldiers are desperate. For only few coins, they will invite you to climb the tower and survey the countryside before crossing the border. So let's give them 4 coins. We hand over some coins and climb the tower. You look to the east and the west. Okay, there's the Elder's Gift, with a couple dangerous, or treacherous and dangerous wilds in between. Awesome. And then we gaze to the north and south, which we've already seen. That's alright. So let's go back the way we came. We find open wilds. We gain some health. Ooh, interesting. I only need 8 life, which actually means that the food is worth more. So we'll take the food this time. Because anytime I go heal, I get 5, so 2 food is worth 10 health. Sadly, it looks like we've broken our traveler ration. Ooh, took our food. See, I knew it was a good idea to choose the food. Let's see what the underneath holds for us, now that we've taken a look at it. Following Malekith's cryptic directions, many of which involved borrowed farm animals, you arrive at the edge of a vast and lonely lake. There you uncover a cave entrance blocked by a stone door. The bespectacled ogre manning the door to the underneath doesn't look up from his book as you approach. 10 food items per entry, he grunts. Well, we don't actually have that anymore, of course. Alright. Well, I do want the Elder's Gift, but we're first going to have to talk to the guy here, so let's try to negotiate. We got a 12. Excellent. So that reduces the cost by 12.
You are learning.
Wonder what happens if we hit negotiate a better price again. This time we need a dice target of 12. It's going to be a little more difficult, but let's try it. Talk about as bad of a roll as you can get. Wow. Still not good.
You can always try again, if you survive, of course.
Alright. Let's just leave it for now. We hit the dangerous wilds. Once again, we'll choose the cutthroat blades. And continue our fight. Alright, let's see how we do. Again, we'll activate this. Alright, so they have shields, which are... Alright. There we go. Oh, didn't quite get the block off in time. Alright. Gotta work on that bit. Not having our best fight. Alright, well, definitely not our best fight. by any means. But overall success. We gain 4 fame, and we get to choose 1 equipment from 2. Oh boy. I hate to lose out on the chance to get equipment though. So we're gonna continue. Even though that's probably a poor decision. Because I could really stand a better blade. Okay, that's gonna be terrible. Because I have lots of fame. So let's go back and choose the Cardinal Blade. And we even get some food. Boy, that's handy. Alright.
Here we begin to see the potential of cards based around fame.
Raiders have destroyed
If you
our
can
village.
force them from your deck and into your hands, you can begin to exploit their power.
The Elder explains in a hushed voice, "They were searching for this." He draws a weapon from his cloak and hands it to you. You draw a platinum equipment card, which of course is mine.
A mighty weapon for a
Higher
mightier
weapon.
warrior than you, I think.
Well, we'll equip that. We gain 8 fame. We are indeed worthy of this gift. May this weapon bring you better fortunes than it did our people. And may their sacrifice be your gain. Alright, let's try once again to buy this. Oh, looks like we can. Alright, we're just gonna have to threaten to take it. And well, we're gonna fight with the big weapon anyway. Technically it says they can avoid it, but we're gonna go for it. I just want to see how this fight works if you have them. Alright. We got silencers this time. Cut your throat or cut your purse, it makes no matter to them.
I heard this one.
Let's see, there we go. We took out him. Nice. That was awesome. Oh. Okay. There we go. Awesome. Oh. There we go. Not bad, actually. The weapon still works for you. May not be the one you're supposed to use, but I think it works nevertheless.
Not this time. If you give away everything that is critical, you cannot hope to win. You are your own worst enemy here. Or are you merely testing me?
After dispatching his bodyguard, you turn towards the shifty salesman. Someone in the Empire must really want this back, he says, while gently rolling the relic in his hands. I imagine I can make someone very unhappy just by doing this. He throws the relic to the ground and crushes it under his foot. For breaking a relic, you have failed to win the gold totem. While I'd prefer to profit from this encounter, I'm willing to settle for petty revenge. Interesting. Okay then. So, even if we fail this one, it's not that big of a deal. Bestowed to the people of the western fishing villages by the clans of the north in a time of peace and prosperity. Which this is no longer. Ooh. Okay. this should finish the fight. And so it does. Alright, we gain 4 fame and we scavenge. I think this time we've got to discard to get more food. And we gain even more food on top of it. And then 25 life, which I need the 25 life, so we're going to take the 25 life. Alright.
The longest night and a symbol
The Windsor
of
Solstice,
deepest
the town of
matters.
Seigel sets up
You
around a
do
huge
well
bonfire to
attend
celebrate the
the
victory of
things
light
that
over
happen
darkness.
here.
The one night the Emperor turns a blind eye to the outlawed use of magic. You join a group of peasants close to the fire. Taking a sip, the one beside you offers a goblet. You politely accept the pungent potion and take a quick swig. Warmth rushes through your body and you fall into a deep, hypnotic trance as you stare into the dancing flames. The townsfolk chant, calling on their mountain spirits. In a flurry of snow, spirits descend and join the festivity. A curious white owl perches next to you and speaks. I sense a magical air about you. If you feel particularly inclined, will you share your blessings in exchange for longevity? You may trade blessings for Black's life. I think I'll take that. The creature lets out a ear-piercing squawk. They take my indomitable will, which is fine. We get, in return, 5 max life. Honestly, not that great of a deal, but considering we'd already lost some. You gaze into the flames as the festivities continue around you. You wake to find yourself in a stable, nestled among a herd of cows. On your way out, you spot a few unconscious Empire guards huddled together outside the stable. Alright, let's keep going. The cartographer. We'll hold on to him for now. He's the one who, a traveling cartographer in the process of making the first full map of the Empire, wishes to pay you gold for information on areas you've seen in your recent travels. I need not know every stream or stone that lies from here to the capital. I'm sure whatever knowledge you can find will be of some worth. We'll return to that spot later. We hit the dangerous wilds once again. I think we'll continue. The shield is supposed to really help, but against the trappers it doesn't do so much. So we're going to go ahead and fight them with this ire. Alright, the Terror Blight should make this an interesting fight. Alright, we definitely need to kill off these extra guys first.
I see it, son! Fated fate!
Wow, that does a ton of freaking damage. Sheesh. Talk about a way to burst through that armor. Holy smokes. That was impressive. We gained 4 fame. We could gain equipment, but I think we'll discard it once again to get the food. Should be most of the food we need. We'll discard that too, though. I just don't think I'm going to need that much gold. Find the market
Good luck
thief.
taking this token from me.
Market Bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the lands call it to passerby to sell their wares. As the sun beats down on the crowded street, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. You feel something tug on the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. Alright, it's only taking 5 gold. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd. Alright, we're trying to get the huge success. Nice, and we got it. The thief is nimble, but you manage to gain on them as they negotiate the crowd. With the thief almost at arm's reach, they knock over a barrel of apples and attempt to hinder you. Alright, this is a tough roll. And that is the way to do it. A perfect roll. You leap over the rolling apples and tackle the thief to the ground. We gain 2 fame. The thief struggles to break free. If you let me keep these here items and let me go, of course I'll let you in on a secret, the thief bargains. For 5 gold, absolutely. Accept the offer. You gingerly release the thief. Do not worry about your stuff, the thief says as he dusts himself off. Think of it as an investment. My name is Merrick. Perhaps I could teach you a thing or two, and if you prove yourself, he pauses. Well, no, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meet me at noon in 2 days at the Market Plaza. We can talk more then. With that, Merrick disappears back into the crowd. Awesome. get our token. So even if we have trouble with this fight, it'll totally be worth it for that token. The Treacherous Wilds. We're going to lose an item. The Arena Food, of course. But that's okay. We should have enough food to actually get through this without it. Another Treacherous Wilds. Once again, we break another item, and we lose 5 food. Of course. Irony. Irony strikes hard.
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers.
We get poison now. 5 max life. Alright. We've got the Temple Relic. I see your interest in our relic. Local legends tell of a time when a great hero will come to claim it. Until then, it remains here under our watch. We should have so much possible fame that this thing is instantly given to us. The woman examines you for a moment before falling to her knees in prayer. You have arrived just as foretold. Our savior. We get the relic. It's cursed. Undisciplined. Every individual enemy inflicts 200% damage the first time they hit anyone. Oh boy. The relic is cursed, Malaclypse exclaims. Who would want to steal such a thing in the first place? There's one more card left. The Old Maiden. We actually should not need supplies, I don't think, but we might as well ask for them. This should sustain you for a few days, she says, squinting at you with tired eyes. We gain 5 gold. Or 5 food, I mean. We've now seen the entire map, so we go back to the cartographer and accept 48 gold as payment. The cartographer listens intently as you relate what you can to remember the neighboring areas. We gain 48 gold, and we gain 2 fame. Alright. So let's go after the stolen relic once again. Let's see if we can win the fight this time. We should get slightly longer this time to make it a little easier. Oh boy, we can't afford to take hits like that though. I forgot that that's what the thing is. They all do 200% freaking damage. And yeah, that 200% damage was a killer. Should have taken a lot more hits to kill me than that. Alright, well once again we've had some more trouble with this map. But we did get a few
Now
tokens.
Death comes to you. This story ends here.
We unlocked a new encounter, Bitter Winter. And we unlocked Pickpocket. Awesome. But we were unable to get the Emperor card. Well, that's going to end our quest once again. We're still getting new cards, but definitely having a little bit of trouble with this map. We'll have to see if we can do better next time. Hope you've enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.